Welcome again to the next exercise with Jim. Now we're going to use the cloning tool to erase a part of the picture we don't like, or we just want to change or make it more fantastic. Now I'm going to select this river picture. I'm going to drag it to GIMP. And as you can see, it's a picture of a mountain river, but we have here a plastic bottle that stains the rest of the picture. We're going to try to remove it with the clone tool, but first we're going to zoom in this section by dragging a rectangle, and here we have it. Now the clone tool is this one, and there are many properties to change. I'm going to change only the brush. Maybe I'm going to keep it how it is, and the size. There are more things to consider, like hardness, but first I'm going to try only with the size. You can see if the size is correct. I think this maybe is a bit bigger. It's a bit big. I'm going to try it, for example, around 10. This is quite better. Now, how this works? We need first a source for cloning. This is what this text below says. Control click to set a new clone source. So I'm going to press Control and select. I'm going to do it wrong the first time. For example, this rock here, and you can see this. This is a part we have selected, and when I'm going to copy it, you are dragging on the original source to the new one, and this. And you can see this is not going to work well because the rock is not appropriate for this section. Now I'm going to press Ctrl Z. It's in the lower part on the left of the keyboard. I'm going to keep my hand on there. I'm going to continuously try new sources and copy cloning the part and eventually going back if something goes wrong. First, I'm going to select a new source. For example, for this part, we'll need something to copy for the difference, the limit between these two rocks and between these two, and then the part of the inner part of the rocks. So, for example, for this part, I can try we could try this, but as it's very close, it will copy the bottle again, and I don't think this will work right. For example, like this, I can try this. Yeah, you can see this part of here. It's the same as this. You see that this shadowy part is the same. This is not going to work well. Now I'm going to Control Z. For example, let's try this part of here. When I press Control, this is indicating me that I'm going to select a new source. So, for example, this one, I'm going to copy here. The color of the part above is not the same, but we can still manage to get something. This part is not quite good, but this is. We can try another part here, for example. Maybe a bit better. No, I don't like it much. In fact, it's the same. I'm going to try another part. Let's try. I'm going to reduce the size. You can use the arrows in here. From here to this part below. You have to try to imagine how the rock appears below the bottle. What else? And we can try this part for this part of here. Okay, I think this now looks much better. Maybe it's not perfect, but I'm going to zoom out. Yeah. Well, maybe to the naked eye it looks fine, but for a professional, for an amateur, maybe it's just enough. I'm going to save to export this picture. I'm going to, yeah, file, overwrite. I'm going to keep the same quality, export. And that's it. I hope you've learned something with this exercise, and this is quite useful, but also you need a lot of patience. I hope to see you soon, and we'll see you on the next exercise. Thank you so much.